Hey, Christopher. I wanted to share with you the process that I went through to create this file so you can create it on your own. Um, I actually bought a program called Ebook Creator where I could take your file, the PDF that you gave me, and, sorry, the PDF here, which is what you had called District 3 Final.pdf, right? Right there. Um, and I dropped it here, and then I can now put it in different formats. But I found an easier way to do it, which is I went in and I got a PDF converter, and these are like $20 for life. So if you go PDF to doc converter, that's the one I got. So I browsed your file, the one that you gave me here to play with, and yours was called um, unknown district final. I think it was called unknown.pdf. So I just opened that and I said, convert that to a document. Okay. And so we converted it to a document here. Let me make the screen a little bit smaller. And we said, convert the file. And again, this is like $12 for one use or $20 for a lifetime. Seems to be a pretty accurate conversion. I'm not an expert at this, but it's something that you can play with and test. Um, so once that document is converted, sorry, uh, make the video a little bit longer than I want it to. Hope you're doing well in Bangkok. You just gonna take that file and literally drop it on your desktop, okay? And then the next thing that I downloaded, and it's from the Kindle store. So it's not in the Mac store or the Windows store. Is something called Kindle Create, and it's from Amazon, and it's made for creators, and it's kind of a cool tool. Um, and I'm going to exit out of here and go to go to Kindle Create again. Um, and it prefers to have a document file, like a Word document file, and that's why I converted the EPUB or the PDF file to it. But there's other ways you can do it. I'm not an expert in this. I'm just showing you what I learned in a little bit of research. So you say create new. You have to actually double click on it. You say continue, and then you can just choose a file. You don't have to actually fill that stuff in. And if you go to Vincent Calvino, I have a thing here, that converted file that I did. And it's just gonna, it's not a great, doesn't have a great UI, but it says right here, importing and converting your document. Okay. So it's just going through and creating it, taking a Word document and turning it into a book. And your Word document, I assume, was already probably formatted pretty well for the book. It certainly needs some proofreading. I looked at it, briefly, but it's a thing you can test pretty easily. So you're converting the document, and it's going to create a table of contents. It's going to create some uh, titles and subtitles and formats and layout and style and that kind of thing. And then it's going to test it for each different layout for the type of devices that you have. And I'll take you through each of those things. And I'm happy to work with you together on this. I don't, again, I'm not an expert on this, but this is what I've learned in the last couple of days, and I think it might really help some of your readers like me who need a bigger font or some other things. So it says we imported it successfully, and we're going to get started. And so the first thing it did is it just created a table of contents, and that looked like a good table of contents to me. So I'm going to accept selected, and then I'm going to preview this on different readers. So I can do it on a tablet. That's what it looks like on a tablet. That's what it looks like on a phone. That's what it looks like on a Kindle reader. And I generally, by the way, use Bookerly. It's a font that literally was created for books, so I think it's pretty good. Looks like a good preview to me. Um, and then I'm going to go ahead and choose a theme. Now, the classic, right now by default, it's modern. You can do classic, you can do Cosmos, or you can do Amore, and those are just the different types of uh, modern is the current one. I'm going to go ahead and go to classic. I think that looks a little bit better. And then you can change all of these things, but I'm not very good at this stuff, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm going to export this as a KPF and a Kindle, an EPUB format. And then I'm going to call it um, final, and I'm going to call this uh, wrap two because I have a wrap one and a wrap two. I'm going to send them to you in two different forms. It's going to create these two files. And Christopher, I'm going to send you these two files in email. I'm also going to point you to, so there's actually this file, but I want to point you to this thing called Kindle Direct Publishing. I shouldn't have your ebook in my publishing account. I don't have a publishing account yet, but I'm going to show you how to create one, and you should have one. So if you have an Amazon account, you're already a member of the Kindle Direct Publishing. So I'm just going to sign in to Kindle Direct Publishing. Okay. And oh, I guess I can't sign in because I don't have my phone here with me. But if you check Kindle Direct Publishing, you go in and create it with your Amazon account or a new account. You fill out the information and you can directly publish. Um, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to send you these two files that you can review. And so if you take a look at now, I have this something called, uh, whoop, I've got two files here. That are called wrap final, which is an EPUB file, and there's a final two, and there's a KPF. And what I'm going to do is just uh, put these up on a Google Drive and point you to this video, and let's chat about it if you have any questions. I hope this is helpful. Thanks, my friend.